Hello and welcome everyone to the weekly Go4 Modern Combat 5 Red February Cup number 3, where we will have quite a few teams battling it out for prizes and fame.
10 of the best taking to the field today, and as you can see on screen, Violence Red, fresh off the previous February Cup number 2 clash with Destiny in the grand finals, come in as our number 1 seed.
We also have Brotherhood and Vitamin Dead, a few new faces in this cup as well, which is always good to see. Maybe one of these newcomers will give Violence a run for their money.
Yes. Further down below them, we've got the returning Vol team and Bang Esports. Vol, of course, going to give themselves, if they can get past Bang Esports, going to have a tough ride to the finals if they can make it. Nuclear Winter and Confident will be clashing as well, which I believe will be, if we can get into it, our first match on the stream.
We have Cold Hearted versus Emperors with lots of fancy emoji in their name. Well, that's going to be an interesting matchup, as well as whoever wins that will be going up against Destiny, the ones who won last week's cup. So they're going to have a pretty heavy challenge ahead of them as soon as they finish that first matchup.
Of course, as always, we will be having our giveaways running during the course of today. Facebook, YouTube, Mob Crush, and Twitch. So keep an eye on the screen and in the chat for any details of those coming through. We will be seeing about getting you the first game hopefully pretty soon. Haxel, I'm just like, there we go. I think the lobby has just come up, so we should be able to get started in just a few moments.
Getting into our first match for today on the museum. We have both teams good and ready to go. Both already taking their positions on the map, hoping to get that first blood.
Yeah, confident at going up against Nuclear Winter, as perhaps the name might give you the clue. Nuclear Winter, the Canadian team, confident at the American. I like to think that this is a battle for the soul of North America as a continent itself.
All right, now Canada is pulling ahead. We do see Confident Summer actually picking up that first kill for their team, but that first few trades from Nuclear Winter does give them a quite good advantage.
Yeah, nice early plays coming out from them. Though good catch-up work from the Confident side. As the name suggests, not going to be shaken by those early setbacks and do seize the lead in the first minute.
Yeah, this is actually quite surprising. You would think that Nuclear Winter had it under control, especially with that first trade-off, but it seems like everything is starting to fall apart. They're starting to get pushed back into their spawn right here. Confidence getting a lot more kills than earlier, building up their confidence even more.
Haxel, I think I figured out what the issue is here for Nuclear Winter. If you take a quick glance at the scoreboard, the Confident side have deployed a player called Summer, evidently the nemesis of a Nuclear Winter in all its forms. Currently 3-0 and doing some very nice work with the lack.
Summer getting another kill right there as well, just building up those kill streaks, very effective. And the fact that they can keep on getting these recon aircrafts in the air just makes it a lot easier to know where the enemy team is, so you can just predict your shot. And with a one-shot sniper like the lack, it's much easier to do.
Now Tashi picking up kills, though Nuclear Winter starting to get themselves a little bit more settled. Jemmy getting into a little bit of a sniper battle there, going out into the exposed area, but will get rewarded. Almost managing to catch up there for Nuclear Winter, but now Tushy taking out Elites and keeping it confident in the lead for the moment, and maybe even more than that.
A lot of those Nuclear Winter members did just get taken down. Confident almost lost a few people there as well, but they seem to all survive that encounter with just very, very low HP. They are able to recover from that. Looks like Nuclear Winter is going to be trying to change up their strategy a bit more. We see a heavy class getting pulled out, hopefully to get that close range damage down on the other team. And as you see right there, Gemi is able to get taken out from that shotgun.
Yeah, Mehmet doing some really nice work up close and personal, making a dash around. As Natsushi and the rest of the Confident team seem to be working together extremely close. You can see here just dogpiling one of the Nuclear Winter members. Winter can't afford to get picked apart like this.
Yeah, the fact that they are just starting to go in one at a time makes it a lot easier for Confidence to just get these easy picks. They did quite well at the beginning of the game, just staying back, just waiting for Confidence to come to them. But now it's the complete opposite. They're coming to Confidence. They need to get the lead back, so they're currently at a disadvantage.
Now Tushy taking the lead with 8 kills, but Summer still very much in their environment, 5 and 3 so far. Ninja for the side of Nuclear Winter starting to pick up as the game goes along, building up a lot of kills, though a lot of deaths as well as they go down one more time.
Confidence spree is not ending anytime soon, as you see them picking up another double kill, just continuously pushing up on Nuclear Winter's forces. The combination of those kill streaks and the gunplay coming into play right here, just very helping out their score.
Veterans and Gemi both getting work done in close quarters. Nuclear Winter really falling dramatically behind in our first match on the museum. Seems to be that Confident have got what it takes to run this all the way to the finish line, picking up kill after kill. Winter trying to find a way back in, but how do you recover from a 13 kill deficit?
Well, we do see a few double kills coming in from Nuclear Winter. Even if they do step it up now, it's probably too late for them to make any sort of resurgence in this match. Only 7 more kills needed by Confidence to finish up this first game. And I really don't see Nuclear Winter having anything or any plan set up to actually come back from this.
Veterans dropping out of the game, but again, Nuclear Winter only have 2 minutes and the space of 4 kills for confidence to come back to this one. I think it is going to be all she wrote for at least this first game. Luke Winter will have to go back to the drawing board and try and stop Confident from overrunning them in game number 2.
Ninja just trying to survive. This one last person he is able to take out Gemi as well. And it looks like the final kill coming in from Naotoshi with the sniper.
Well, there is at least one more game between these two to determine who will be advancing. The winner of these two will eventually be going up against, most likely, Destiny's red team. Cold-Hearted and Emperors on the bottom half of the bracket are currently competing for the chance to take the first crack at Destiny. The winner here will get the second.
Be right back in just a moment once we get game number 2 set up and ready to go. Game number 2 on the streets. We have Confidence and Nuclear Winter back at it once more. Last game, we saw Confidence taking quite a demanding lead over Nuclear Winter. The real question is, will they be able to do it again and knock out?
Yeah, the Americans confident against Nuclear Winter. The Canadians, it actually looked pretty even in the early going. I mean, there were some standout players certainly for Confident, but it felt like Nuclear Winter could be competitive. But once it got towards the end of the game, a completely different story as Confident just steamrollering Nuclear Winter and ending out massively far ahead.
Yeah, it's really up to the beginning of the game to see how most of this match will turn out. We do see Nuclear Winter taking a very, very defensive stance starting off this match. Defensive stance that Confidence wouldn't really want to be peeking too much, but Veterans takes the risk, is able to get that first blood, and now that they have the lead, they are not going to challenge that anymore. They are going to wait for Nuclear Winter to come to them.
Yep, but it's such a common strategy on the streets. Now Nuclear Winter are going to be lured out of their hyper-defensive positioning and on to the streets proper. So yesterday we did start to see a little bit more in the terms of people actually fighting more traditionally on the streets. But Nuclear Winter equalize. We'll see if they're willing to take the bait and get into proper brawling rather than all this defensive line.
Well, they have the score tied up right now. They could just run down the clock, and that's probably what they're going to be doing right now. They know how they weren't really matching up in terms of gun skill to Confidence, so they're going to just use this strategy to their advantage. Just wait for Confidence to come to them, hope they can get the kill to give them the lead, and just wait out that timer.
And see a few of you guys over on the YouTube chat not having the highest expectation for Nuclear Winter coming into this, but yeah, I think Haxel's right. It seems smart to try and play, if not to your strengths, and to try and avoid playing into your opponent's strengths, as Amaru and Veterans both trade kills. Mehmet actually keeps Nuclear Winter in the lead, and, well, 4 minutes 30 left to play. Nuclear Winter are the ones in the lead.
And Nuclear Winter is just constantly picking up some more kills. The question is, will Confidence come up with a strategy to actually counteract this right here? Time is of the essence, because the longer that Nuclear Winter just stays in the back of the map, the more time is just getting run out, as we see already 3 minutes into the match and only having about 9 kills total. Quite astonishing.
Yeah, we're coming up on the halfway mark, and yeah, the strategy from Nuclear Winter is working out exceptionally well. I don't know. Well, I'm actually going to have a quick check and see if Nuclear Winter do manage to pull us off here and get through to a Game 3. They will be heading on to Scramble for the last game between these two. Haxel, if this strategy does work out on the streets, do you think Nuclear Winter will be able to pull off something similar on Scramble?
Well, on Scramble, since they do have that objective to worry about as well, they won't be able to just stay back. They would have to actually try to go in. They would have to at least try to capture that relay, just because of the fact that if you don't, once the timer runs out, you'll lose that match.
Yes, if memory serves, the relay's in a quite exposed position on Scramble, right in the middle of the map. So it's not exactly a very campable position, as we're seeing here from Nuclear Winter, using great use of the terrain to try and minimize their profiles and make it very hard for Confident to get those kills through. Confident still swarming around the outside, trying to look for an answer to this problem in these last 3 minutes.
Usually for stuff like this, you try to see some people using the Bounty Hunter class to try to funnel them out from this location, try to get some extra kill streaks up in the air to at least do some damage. We do see some airstrikes coming through, some bombers coming through from Confidence, just able to kind of force Nuclear Winter out of that spawn for the most part. We still do have Helmet still in the same spot, but most of them are now scattered.
Nuclear Winter actually more than doubling the score of Confidence for just a second there. We're really seeing a new lease of life for the Canadian team over on the red. Really just commanding control of this game. I have to wonder at which point the this kind of hyper defensive strategy on the streets will be. There'll be a solution found to it that will make this strategy untenable. But for the moment, it does seem to be an extremely effective way to play, and so far, Confidence have not broken through and driven Nuclear Winter out.
We see Confidence just trying to pick up some kills, especially with there only being a minute 40 left in this game right here. They only need to pick up 13, so it's not impossible to do, especially with all these Nuclear Winter members being so scattered around the map, not really having as much fortification as they did earlier on in this game. But we do have to keep in mind, a minute 30 isn't actually that much time.
No, it's a bit surprising to see Nuclear Winter decide to go for this more run and gun style, abandoning what had gotten them to this point, but it seems to be working. I think Confidence have been a little drained by having to assault the Nuclear Winter fortress again and again, and now in these close quarters, Winter picking up kill after kill here. Ninja, hearing is apparently quite a harsh taskmaster for the Nuclear Winter side, has been motivating the team and apparently working pretty well, as we might even be looking at Nuclear Winter hitting that score limit before the time runs out.
Nuclear Winter just staying back, hoping to pick up a few more kills. Only 40 seconds left in this game. Confidence still just trying their hearts out, still just trying to pick up some kills. But with 30 seconds left, it's going to be almost impossible to pick up the 14 kills needed to tie up the game right here. We still see them just trying to rush in. We still see them just trying to get some kills. But at this point, it looks like this game is going to Nuclear Winter.
Wow. Well, impressive. I think both the chat and, honestly, us, based off that first game, did not have high expectations for Nuclear Winter coming into this one, but we have been proven wrong. Confidence coming back with the last second surge of kills, but now Nuclear Winter nowhere to be found as the clock runs dry. One game apiece.
Now we're going to be moving on to the tiebreaker. Only thing that Nuclear Winter has to really worry about is the fact that they can't really just stay back like they did in the previous match. They can't really play defensively. Yes, they can maybe watch the relay defensively, but the fact that if we see Confident or anyone, honestly, just pushing up onto that relay and capturing it, it's going to put a lot more pressure on anyone trying to play back.
Yeah, Amaru doing pretty nice work along with Ninja in that game. Of course, we cannot discount Tech over the Confident side. 16-5 in that game. Pretty crazy stuff. We'll see how much of an influence that's going to have on Game 3.
Game number 3. Scramble Rush. Nuclear Winter versus Confident. Game now underway.
Rush will be the decider between these two sides. America's Confidence against Canada's Nuclear Winter. We were surprised by what Nuclear Winter were able to bring out in game number 2, and now we move into elimination style. Each death will not respawn between, at least until the end of a given round. Best of 5, mini best of 5 rather, in the context of this game.
We see Naotoshi going for that relay early on in the game. Maybe Confidence thinks that since Nuclear Winter likes staying back so much, that they won't really realize them trying to capture that relay, but that is not the case. We see Nuclear Winter being able to pick up 4 kills early on, or at least a minute into the first round, and now it is a 1v3 situation.
Winter is coming for Summer right now, and cut down. A very impressive performance from the Canadians. Looking extremely confident heading out here. We know that the teams will have the least possible experience in playing the rush game mode. So you're much more likely to see teams make strategic errors in this game mode, like, for example, leaving the relay open to be taken just because they don't play rush very much. But so far, Nuclear Winter looking like they've got a very firm handle on the other way of winning the game, which is just murdering the entire opposing team.
I've never seen this spot that this guy is in right here, number 4. He has this very, very nasty angle from on top of these crates. I didn't even realize you can get up here, but it does give you a very, very good look at the relay from inside of the bunker, giving him all that extra cover as well.
That is really neat. I've never seen that angle before in game either. That's very smart. Well, there we go. For as much as we may think that we've seen it all when it comes to Modern Combat 5, there's still the opportunity to surprise us, and we love seeing teams adapt and overcome. The relay still going to be contested. Still very much a possibility here that even with a member down, Confidence could try and, if not take the relay, then at least be able to feint taking the relay enough to draw Nuclear Winter out of cover.
Yeah, we see Confidence just touching it every once in a while, just giving the other team the message that the relay is being captured, maybe trying to make one of the members flipping up. But it looks like Nuclear Winter is just staying strong, realizing that the icon's not flashing, and that does give them a notification that they're actually capturing right now. We see them just running around like madmen, hoping that they don't get sniped down. Only 99, and there they go. They got the relay, but they lost 2 in the process. Now it's a 2v5 situation, but defense is sometimes easier than offense. Another one goes down. 1v4 situation, not looking very good for Confident Summer, and Summer goes down as well.
What on earth was that, Haxel? Confidence just looked at the floor and ran around the relay and somehow hoped that they wouldn't get shot?
Well, I believe when you're looking down, it makes it so your player model seems shorter since you're bending over. Oh. So maybe just a strategy by them to hopefully not get hit as much.
Okay, well at least that makes a little bit more sense. I did think there had to be some reasoning behind that particular strategy. Unfortunately, Nuclear Winter caught wind of what they were doing, though it's still a pretty effective strategy for teams to go for surprise capture with all of the team members, because that capture rate is multiplied up by how many people are there, so you can really catch the opposing team off guard if you kind of wait long enough to put them at their ease, and then suddenly all rush in and make the capture, just as Confident have done right there.
Well, Confidence just using that small little pixel angle on the relay to use that metal box as cover. They are able to capture it, and now the pressure is going to be on Nuclear Winter. Nuclear Winter is going to have to rush up, try to get these kills, try to at least take them down in the next minute. But since they have the advantage right now, since Confidence has the advantage, they have the relay, they have the players just defending it, they just need to wait it out. Only 40 seconds left to go. If Nuclear Winter doesn't touch this relay by then, this will be all over.
I believe if Nuclear Winter have a member on the relay when the time runs out, even if they haven't captured it, it will still go to overtime as one of the Confident members goes down, leaving only Summer once again to stand for Confident. They go down, and they will. Nuclear Winter will advance.
I'm actually quite surprised by that. I thought Confidence might have had that right there. They were up by quite a few players. They had the relay as well. But the fact that they maybe didn't expect Nuclear Winter to rush the way they did really threw them off guard, really did just knock them off their pedestal of defense, and that really did lose them that round.
Yeah, impressive stuff from Nuclear Winter. I too was fully behind, confident as one of those who would make it past the quarterfinal stage. But hey, Nuclear Winter have surprised us. They will have a chance later on if Destiny make it up to the semifinals to join them to surprise us once again. To update you guys a little bit on what's going on with the bracket, we have had a couple of advances to fill out some of those quarterfinal stages. We've got Vitamin Dead have beaten out the Brothers Hood to now face up against Violence Red on number 1 seed. And of course, Nuclear Winter will be headed towards that semi-final spot. It looks like as of yet we haven't had a result between Cold-Hearted Emperors to go up against Destiny, so I suspect that we may end up being able to show both semi-finals today.
Well, hopefully that is the case indeed. Since we did just finish up our first matchup, we will also be starting our first giveaway for today. First giveaway for today is going to be on our Twitch page. We're going to do it with a hashtag quarter, maybe just going a bit further ahead since we already do have quite a few teams in the quarterfinals. We also even have some teams in the semifinals, as we just saw with Nuclear Winter moving up right there.
Alright guys, we'll enter it into the chat, and as always, you don't need to actually be actively watching on Twitch to enter, so you can just pop across, drop your entry in, and then get things underway.
Alright, since this next matchup is taking a while to get set up, we decided to do a custom game. If you guys want a chance to be playing on stream against the best right here, all you need to do is type in ESL123 into the search bar to find this match. It's going to be overtime free-for-all.
Yeah, it's been a while since Hacksaw's returned from his journeys abroad to bring us all of the sweet info about the Montreal studio. Hacksaw, if you could sum up your trip in a bunch of single words, what words might you choose?
Oh, this is difficult, man. You're putting me on the spot right here. I would have to say game studios are a lot different than a lot of people might think they actually are.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, yes, there's going to be the standard thing with programmers and sound makers and all that junk, but just the environment, depending on the studio, is a lot different than you might think. The Montreal studio I found very, very inviting. It might have also been because I'm just touring there and they were trying to be inviting, but it seemed like a very, very chill environment.
Oh, nice. Well, I think that's a good thing, definitely. I think it's hard for a studio to hide what it's actually like when they're bringing a tour group around. If everyone's really stressed out, then I think you can't really conceal that unless you don't show the people working there.
True.
But yes, ESL123, if you'd like to come and join in with the returned Hacksaw, come back with all of the secret deets. So, what did they have? What did they have you over there for? Or at least, what was the main purpose of the trip?
Well, so the main purpose of the trip was for a different game that GameLoft actually has, called Modern Combat Versus. So it's not exactly Modern Combat 5. Modern Combat 5 is made by a different studio. Yeah, I still see a lot of people messaging all the community managers from Modern Combat Versus to fix MC5 in some ways.
Oh boy.
But yeah, they make quite a few games. They also made like MC4, MC3, MC2. I'm pretty sure they invented the Modern Combat series, other than Modern Combat 5.
That's cool. I know there is a lot of crossover between the audiences for the two games, especially considering that I don't think there's actually any effort made to differentiate between the two GameLoft arms as far as, it's not like you've got Blizzard and Blizzard North. It's just GameLoft and GameLoft.
Yeah, it's because they're just trying to be unified as a company in terms of just like their face, I guess. It's like, okay, this is a GameLoft game. It's not a GameLoft Montreal game. They're just trying to make it so it all seems like everything's just GameLoft.
Yes, we can certainly understand if you guys get confused about that, because it is a little confusing. We've got nearly enough, I think, to get started. If you'd like to play on stream, ESL123, your way into this game. I think I've seen a few of you knocking around the chat, and I'm sure you'd like to show off your skills in front of your peers and the internet in general. Oh, hey, we got Viomaka joining the game. I think we might have enough to get started with, Hacksaw, and show off your skills for the world to see.
Well, we got 6 out of 12. That's an okay amount to start off with. So we're going to actually just start off with this right here. If you guys want to join, feel free to do so. ESL123. The match still has quite a few spots open, so feel free to get into them.
Yep, you too can make a name for yourself live on stream. And my pro tip is shoot Hacksaw in the back. He really likes that.
No, don't do it.
He's gonna do it.
They probably will.
All right. Overtime, off lamented, now finally returned with the old spinny, glowy orb of justice.
All right, here we go. We're gonna be trying to get. Wait a second. I just saw someone appear in front of me, but they weren't actually there. So we're gonna try to get a kill. Wait a second. He did spawn in front of me, but I didn't see him there. What? I'm very confused. Maybe he just ran in there. Oh, I don't even know, man. He's gonna snipe me right here. Snipers, are the meta right now. Everyone just loves using the snipers. Snipers are, they're okay. They're actually very good as long as you can get your aim on. I don't want to be using the snipers. I want to be using the runs and guns, the assault rifles, and getting sniped in the back. I think everyone but me is using a sniper in this match right now. Oh, this guy's not using a sniper. He's using a pistol, though. Pistols are equally as deadly. Why do I have this pistol? You know, I got the kill. I'll take it anyways. It might not have been what I wanted to do right there. I thought I had the Mark III, which had faster fire rate, but apparently not. I'm gonna get sniped from behind. No, okay, I'm good for now. For now.
I feel like running directly at the stairs like that is a little asking for it. There are some people who are playing. Actually, it's not all snipers. There's some recons coming out as well.
And we do see some recon players, but the masses are the sniper. Also, is this guy even paying attention to me? Am I I'm not even a threat to him. He just thinks I'm I'm just this one guy to avoid. Army man. I can't even get the kill right there. Someone else got the kill. I think he's above me. He probably gonna want to jump down. But I don't want that to be the case, so I'm gonna be trying to use this as cover, but apparently not, and dying. Also, I forgot to turn off instant respawn, so I can get right back into the action if I die.
Hey, well, that's good news.
You know,
there's still 4 spots open if you guys want to join in ESL 123 once again. You can join all the way up to the end of the game. It becomes harder the longer you leave it, so please to get in quick. But if you do join in late, you can always just play Spotlight instead.
Alright, well, there's a guy right here, and there's 2 guys right there, actually. I get both of them. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Any double kill is accepted here in Haxorland.
I've not come across Haxorland before.
Oh, well, right here. Never mind. I said that was going to be Haxorland, but someone just took it over from me. I was going to just try to stay in the back, try to play defensively, but that did not work out as well as I thought it would.
Ooh, nice shot there.
All right, we're trying to find some more people.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, is this the 3rd commentator coming in right here? Hi.
Hi.
How are you? If you haven't realized, I have a baby sister. She likes opening my door since my door doesn't have a lock on it, so that's always enjoyable to see.
Oh well, I hope that she has some piercing insights into this free-for-all. I'm really hoping that once she gets old enough to start calling a noob on stream, that will be amazing. We have got our pass key for the Cold Hearted versus Destiny game, which is just getting set up at the moment. So I think with every chance we will not be able to see out the full end of this game. That will be our last quarterfinal, which we'll be having on stream fairly soon.
I guess these guys were just saved from a world of pain. So good thing that's the case right here. Anyways, we will be getting into that next match in just a few short moments, so stay tuned for that. Also keep in mind, there is the giveaway on Twitch going on at the moment. So all you need to do is go to that Twitch page, type in the hashtag quarter for a chance to win those credits for Modern Combat 5. our second quarterfinal matchup of the day, Cold Hearted versus Destiny. Destiny already starting off with the lead on this museum match with that first blood.
The winner of this series will go on to face Nuclear Winter, who earlier on surprised us by taking out Destiny in an extremely good quarterfinal series. The semis nearly filled up, but this side of the bracket going to try and accelerate things to join them as we head towards the upper half of our tournament.
Well, Destiny actually starting off this game quite strong, 1 minute in, almost already having 7 kills, and they're going to just be taking a somewhat aggressive stance, trying to surround Cold Hearted from all sides, as you see right here. And we see some kind of interesting weapons coming out. Devin using the red, which is a tier 5 assault rifle, and that's actually quite odd, because usually you'd see people using weapons like the KOG.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that being used before, but seems to be working relatively well so far. 2-0, not a bad place to get started from. Whether or not they would still have that same score with a different weapon remains to be seen, I suppose, but hey, it's what they like, and if it works, then why not?
Devin has to be careful, though. He's at very, very low health. He finally does get taken out by Kawaii, but we do see Sultan getting the revenge on him. Already seeing quite a big lead coming in from Destiny. Already 11 kills ahead. Cold Hearted really does need to step it up if they want any chance for this first game.
Cold Hearted managing to get at least some kills under their belt, but Destiny accelerating massively, doubling up on the kills, and possibly the skills of Cold Hearted in the early going. But we've still got a little bit of time for Cold Hearted to try and come back here to get a couple of close range kills of their own, trying to close the gap and stop Destiny from just rolling over this game one.
Destiny just staying back, waiting for those kill streaks to get used. They had a bomber and an airstrike, so those were both very dangerous things. They could have taken out the entire Destiny team, but Destiny was smart enough to just wait it out. Now, since those are out of the way, they're going to make out their all-out offensive, pushing in right here. We see Grizzly picking up a kill, Sultan going for another one as well, taking out Kawaii, and seeing a few more people in the back.
Destiny nearly hitting that 30 kill mark as Devin and Rendell trade brutal kills up on the top floor. But of course, Cold Hearted needs to try and get those untraded kills if they're going to catch up on Destiny, who are more than happy to mix things up and trade back and forth all the way up to kill number 50.
We see just a massive amount of kills coming in to Destiny's for Sultan, just going to be spraying down with the KOG. This is what I was talking about. Usually people would be using the tier 6 assault rifle. It has a higher rate of fire, has a higher chance of getting those headshots. But since we did see Devin using it earlier, maybe he was just using it to try to like warm up or something. Did Devin actually possibly disconnected from the game? So now it's only a 4v5 between the two teams.
Well, a chance for Cold Hearted to recover what they have lost. But the limited numbers of Destiny players does mean there's a limited amount of kills to be had. Trade goes backwards and forwards. Cold Hearted, at this point, actually trading pretty evenly, but you have to think it's because Destiny are not so worried about trading kills back anymore. They're more willing to play aggressively and to ramp up those numbers as quickly as possible.
Yeah, they only need to get 5 more, so they're not really too worried about that right there. Just looking for the final few members to actually finish it off. We see Grizzly spotting one, spotting a few more in the back as well. Going to be aiming right in the corner, knowing that there's one by that glass, going in for the kill, and he is able to secure it, finishing off that first game in Destiny's favor, 50-30.
Yeah, we know that Nuclear Winter, from when they've typed in the chat, are watching this game, so it'll be fascinating to hear what Nuclear Winter thought of that game one as we head towards game 2.
getting into streets once again, but this time we have Destiny and Cold Hearted. Last time we saw streets getting played out, we saw one team just staying in the back, and it looks like that same strat is coming right back out.
Yes, the nuclear winter strategy, as it will be known for the rest of the tournament, going to be adopted by, again, the team out at the disadvantage. This time it's Cold Hearted, last time it was nuclear winter. It's definitely detecting some kind of frosty theme when it comes to this firing line. The Destiny are going to get punished down. And the first 2 kills into the hands of Cold Hearted means they're starting off this game against our number 2 seed pretty well.
Destiny is also down 1 member, so that does put them at a slight disadvantage, especially if they do want to make any kind of large push to try to counteract this camping spot. We do see that player finally join back. Destiny also able to pick up a kill, which does put them a bit closer to tying up the game once more.
Still, though, they lag behind by the single kill that's all Cold Hearted need to stay right at the back of this map and force Destiny to come to them. We've still got 5.5 minutes of play left. What will Destiny do? Will they try and rush in? Will they try and break the line with 4 members as that 5th member who rejoined so quickly leaves again?
That's kind of unfortunate. Maybe having some internet problems that he'll hopefully be able to fix up. We do see an aggressive push coming in from Destiny right here. They are able to do some quite heavy damage. They're even able to get the lead right here. Are they going to continue to push up? Looks like they are going to do that right here. As we see Grizzly putting down that health kit, using the support class, meaning if someone dies close to him, they would have respawned right next to him as well.
It's been a while since we've really seen the support really getting very much airtime at all. But we've got ourselves a fight on our hands. With 5 minutes left to play, Destiny have managed to break the line, turning things into much more of a frenzied melee. Sultan bringing up the damage, and the rest of the Destiny team trying to make sure there can't be a deadlock again.
Grizzly just in the same spot as before, trying to back up, but he does take some pretty heavy damage, getting taken out by Mauve's shotgun, tying up the game for Cold Hearted. Cold Hearted now having the lead will just try to bunker back up in that one position, but they do see an airstrike getting deployed right here. The question is, whose airstrike? It looks like it was from Cold Hearted, but if Destiny was able to secure one of those, it would be quite damaging to their strategy.
Oh, for sure. Cold Hearted? I think, honestly, again, I'm impressed with... It's kind of surprising to see it play out exactly the same way as it did between Nuclear Winter and Confident, to have Cold Hearted be the ones, even if it's only by a single kill, in control. But there we go, Destiny grab away that 1 kill lead, that fragile lead. And now we'll see, will Cold Hearted go out and try and harvest 1 more kill? Looks like Destiny are coming to them.
Destiny wants to be aggressive. They want to push in. They think they have the strat all worked out and ready to go. The fact that they actually are pulling out that support class, though, to allow their teammates to respawn close to them, will make it so they could do an effective push as long as the support player does not get taken out first. We'll have to see what happens in the next few moments right here, as it looks like they're going to be making another push. Grizzly up here with the rest of his team. Cyrus able to take out Mauve. Kawhi taking out 1 as well. But we do see Grizzly was not the first to die, meaning some of his teammates will be able to respawn right next to him.
Yeah, Kawhi doing some really nice job right now. Blocking the BSW 7-2 with a 36% accuracy. Holding up the team, but will fall down there under the weight of expectation as Destiny sees themselves a lead, going up by an entire team's worth of kills as less than 3 minutes remain for Cold Hearted to show the depth of their playbook.
Well, now it's going to put pressure on Cold Hearted, and since Cold Hearted is starting to get pushed in that spawn right there, they're starting to spawn in different locations. As you see, now they're spawning out in the open, not having as much cover as before. They're going to have to really quickly change up their strats in hopes of actually pulling ahead to actually take back the lead that they had before.
Destiny's lead remains as it was before, keeping up those high numbers as Sultan gets another kill through, and Yari following up on that. Cold Hearted hanging on by the fingertips in this game as Destiny start to really build up their head of steam. Nice slack kill there, they've traded back straight away. Cold Hearted in a lot of trouble. Destiny looking to secure that second game and that pass to the semifinals to face off against Nuclear Winter.
Destiny just going to be trying to stay back, play a bit more defensive now. Now that they have a lead, now they have a pretty solid lead as well. There's no point for them to be rushing ahead. They're going to be trying to hold that one corner. We do see Cold Hearted just trying to come from all angles, trying to break that Destiny defense, but that just keeps on getting Destiny more kills.
38 to 26. Destiny just keep on applying pressure with all 5 of the members back in circulation, and Cold Hearted themselves down to 4. It's looking like this could be a foregone conclusion now with just over a minute left for Destiny to either hit those 50 kills or just wait this one out. But Destiny don't look like they're in favor of waiting, still running and getting more kills, but nowhere near for Cold Hearted to come back.
Only 6 more kills left remaining right here. Destiny going to be very aggressive in hopes of finishing up this game as quickly as possible. But able to pick up another 3 right there. Only 3 more to go. Saris knows there's someone around that corner, but Mob is able to take him down first. Going to be trying to bunker up the final defense inside of the small center building. But as you see, Destiny is able to put down quite a bit of damage and secure that final kill.
There you go. Destiny punched their ticket to get to the semifinals. Nuclear Winter, your challenges await. Valence Red and Vol team already in the semifinals. But personally speaking, I'll have to bid you guys adieu and leave you in the more than capable hands of Haxel for the rest of the stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed the game so far. And Haxel, please take it away.
Alright, as he said, I'll be the one running the rest of the stream for today. So, please treat me well, I guess. You know, especially when we do go into those custom matches.
Please look after me.
Alright, well, we will be getting finishing up our Twitch giveaway in just a few short moments. So if you haven't already, make sure you do enter into the Twitch chat the hashtag quarter. We will also be starting up our next giveaway on our Mob Crush page with hashtag semi. Starting to move into the semifinals with a few teams. And talking about those teams, let's actually get a few updates, see what's changed so far. We do actually have a full semifinal lineup right here, or almost a full semifinal lineup. As we see Bio Red and Vol moving up. Vol getting taking out Bang Esports. Bio Red taking out Vitamin Dead. We also know Destiny versus Cold Hearted, the results for that. Just going to be updating relatively soon. Alrighty, all you people who entered on our Twitch giveaway page, it is time to draw that first winner for today. Keep in mind we are gonna have a second giveaway going on right now, so make sure you are entering that as well. But for today on our Twitch page, our first winner is going to be K31 Bin. Congratulations! All you need to do is post your dog tag and platform into the chat. We also have our first semifinal match coming up in just a few short moments. Nuclear Winter versus Destiny are both pretty good teams. The question is who will come out on the top. We do know that Destiny was the champion from our last cup, Red Cup number 3. So it's going to be quite Red Cup number 2. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how Nuclear Winter is able to hold up against them. We will be starting our next game in just a few short moments. We have pretty much most of the players in the match. I just needed to wait on one more, and we'll be able to begin the first semi-final match for today. Starting off this first semi-final match on the construction site, we have both teams already going at it, trying to push up on each other. But we do see Destiny, however, picking up those first 3 kills. 1 kill finally getting traded back, 2 kills finally getting traded back from Nuclear Winter. But Destiny starting off this game quite aggressive, as you see Dari just rushing up with the lax sniper rifle, picking up 1, picking up 2 before he finally goes down. Nuclear Winter probably not expecting on this off the bat, but they will have to adjust relatively soon, and they kind of have to actually keep the lead. Destiny still going to be aggressive, still already pulling in these kill streaks. Airstrike Bomber already deployed as well. Nuclear Winter just trying to stay back, trying to hold off the Destiny rush. As you see Amaru using this Slack to get some explosive damage down as well. Destiny starting to spread apart a bit more as well. Nuclear Winter still just wanting to play a bit more defensively. They are down by 5 kills right now, but those 5 kills could be easy to come back if they're able to really counteract Destiny's strategy. We see Ninja picking up 2 kills right there, going in for the third. He is able to pick up that third, able to get that recon drone as well. This is going to be very, very useful, especially if he is able to pick up the few kills right around the corner right here. He spots one more. He is overloading, going in for the knife kill in hopes of actually reviving himself, and he does not get that kill. Nuclear Winter still just trying to stay in the back, trying to use their sniper range, trying to use their defensive strategy to their advantage. But right now, Destiny is just overwhelming them with the speed that they're pushing in, not expecting snipers to rush in, really. That's probably what threw Nuclear Winter off guard. Nuclear Winter still just trying to stay back, still just trying to play the defensive, overloading right here, trying to go in for that knife kill, but he's not able to get any of them, as we see Destiny just continuously picking up kills. The lead is getting wider and wider apart between these two teams, as we see 12 kills difference between the two. Winter finally all grouped up once again. However, they still are losing quite a few members. Devin just pushing in, getting a massive triple kill with that red. Quite a play by him right there. Nuclear Winter not expecting that at all. And they're going to keep on spawning in that one location. The question is, will Destiny keep on pushing this one spot as well? Dari just putting some pre-fire down in hopes of hitting some player around the corner. He's going to be pushing up with the rest of his team. Looks like Destiny knows what's up right here. They want to just keep on pushing in, just overwhelm Nuclear Winter. Nuclear Winter doesn't really have that many people just watching the back, even though pretty much almost all of Destiny is there. We do see some people flanking, like Sultan right here. Sultan going to be coming from behind, trying to help out his team quite a bit. He's able to help take out one, but the rest of his team is able to clean up, and Nuclear Winter is scattered once more. Destiny just going to keep the pressure on, only needing 12 more kills to finish up this first game. What a way to start off the semifinals for today. You thought Nuclear Winter would stand a chance against this, but they have been just overwhelmed by the pressure Destiny has been applying all match. Destiny's not giving up anytime soon either. They're just going to continuously push in. We do see some kills coming in for Nuclear Winter, but it won't really help that Destiny only needs 8 more to finish up this game. Nuclear Winter would need to pull off a miracle right here if they would want any chance of winning this match. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. We see Ninja and Will picking up some kills, helping out their team a bit, doing a bit more than before. But the fact that they were so far behind this late into the game really did put them in a very crippling situation. Only 4 kills left remaining. Nuclear Winter still just trying to pick up some more kills. They are actually starting to pull kind of back, as you see 39 to 46. But Destiny just only needing 3 more kills. They don't even care if their trade kills are just going to be going in. 1 more kill left remaining. Nuclear Winter just trying to hold on, trying to tie up this game. But Destiny only needs to take down one member, and that will be it. Nuclear Winter, they actually pulled it back quite a bit. Only 8 kill difference at the end for that first match. Maybe they finally were able to adjust to Destiny's playstyle, and they will be able to hopefully win that game number 2 on conversion, since they now know the strats. But quite a way to start off our semifinals for today. Guys, keep in mind there are giveaways going on right now. Make sure you are entering them. We did just finish up our Twitch one just a few moments ago. We will be getting into game number 2 in just a few short moments after it gets set up. Keep in mind, guys, Counter did leave for today, so I'm going to be the only one commentating the rest of this match, or the rest of the tournament. I'll try my best, but one-man army. You know, I used to be a one-man army, but that was way back before Counter was here. I will try to revive that hype from before. Alright, getting into game number 2 of this semifinal matchup. We did see Destiny win out against Nuclear Winter in game number 1 by quite a bit. Nuclear Winter did start pulling back, but it wasn't enough in the end. Now it's really up to Nuclear Winter for this game here in hopes of them pulling ahead, in hopes of them winning this match. If they do not, they're going to get knocked out. But if they do, they're going to be pushing Destiny to game 3 to a rush where Destiny's probably going to be very uncomfortable. Destiny loves rushing in. They love being aggressive. But on a rush, you can't really do that. Nuclear Winter, their playstyle is a bit more suited for that. So if they're able to do that, they have a pretty solid chance of winning against Destiny. We'll have to just wait and see how everything turns out. We do see Destiny did lose some members starting off this game with 3v5. Not very in their favor, but some of them are starting to connect back. Hopefully it's not a persisting issue throughout this game. Nuclear Winter able to hold the tie against Destiny so far. We see some of them trying to push in. Another just trade kill coming in from Sultan. Destiny going to be trying to push up. It's going to be trying to be as aggressive as before. We finally get that 5th player back in the lobby as well. So this might be where Destiny's momentum starts stepping up a notch. We do see some kills still coming in from Nuclear Winter. Still, however, they have not been able to take the lead. They are able to pick up quite a few kills. They're able to tie up the game quite a bit. But Destiny just able to pull even further ahead. Devin X picking up a nice double no-scope kill with the BSW. He knows there's a few more players near him as well. Spots one on the bottom of the map. Tries to go in for that kill. Knows there's one here around this corner as well. Tries to get this one, but he does finally get taken down, ending his streak. Will, knowing that there was one around the corner as well, tries to go in for Dari. Dari able to no-scope him down. Destiny, the playstyle is just quite odd. You wouldn't really expect someone to be rushing around this much with a sniper rifle. However, that is what they are able to do, and they're able to do it quite effectively, especially with these BSWs. With the accuracy they have, they're able to do quite a surprising amount of damage to the opponent team, starting to pull even further ahead. 6 kill, 7 kill difference between the two teams. Will Nuclear Winter actually be able to come back from this game? Winter trying to spread apart, trying to find a good opportunity to push in to get some kills. We do see a kill coming in with a frag right there from Maymet, but the question is, will him controlling the center part of this building really be enough to keep Destiny away? No, he gets peeks out for just a second, gets sniped down. Destiny just increasing their lead ever so slightly, already at 11 kills. Nuclear Winter started off this game so well. I'm kind of wondering why it went downhill from then. We did have Destiny missing a few players, so that could have been part of the reason. But they were still holding up for a bit, even when Destiny got their players back. Destiny continuously just picking up kills. Sultan picking up one, another one coming in with the lack as well. Nuclear Winter just trying to get some trade kills back, able to pick up 2, 3, looking for some more, spotting one right here. 9 going for that 3rd, but Will is able to help him out with the assist, spotting a few more with that recon class. Dari, however, is able to survive, pushing in. Winter still going to be 14 kills behind. Dragon spotting quite a few players in that one area, even with Berserk. He's not able to get enough damage down to take them all out. Nuclear Winter in a very, very tough position right here. If Destiny wins this match, they will be moving up to the finals for today. They only need 7 more kills, and knowing the playstyle from Destiny, Destiny will be as aggressive as ever, push in for these final few kills. Destiny coming in with a nice triple airstrike, and Grizzly pushing in with that lack as well to do some pretty significant damage to the team. Only 2 kills left remaining from Destiny. Destiny knows they can do it relatively quickly. Just a whole wipe from Destiny for game number 2, meaning they will be going to the finals for today. Quite an impressive play by their team. Question is, will anyone be able to stop this momentum that Destiny has had from the past few games? Right now, it's not looking like that will be the case, but We might see a challenger in just a few short moments once our other semifinal matchup is done and over with. Let's actually quickly take a look at the brackets and see if there has been any updates on that as well. Looks like not just yet. We still do see Violence Red versus Vol. Two amazing teams. Two teams that could give Destiny a run for their money. We'll have to see how that turns out in just a few short moments. Since we are having some players already move up to the finals, we will be doing our double giveaway. There's going to be one going on Mob Crush with the hashtag semi. There's going to also be one going on our YouTube as well. Both hashtag semi, just so we can get them underway. We've only done one so far on our Twitch page, so make sure you do enter on Mob Crush and on our YouTube page with hashtag semi. Keep in mind, you only need to type it in once for a chance to win those 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. We will be taking a short little break while any other matches are getting set up, any other brackets are getting moved up. And if we don't have enough time, or if it takes a while for them to actually set up the next few matches, we will be doing some custom matches as well. And here we go. The first final match of the evening between Destiny and Violence Red is now underway. We have Violence on the red side. We have Destiny on the blue side. Destiny playing this a lot differently than we were seeing the past few matches before. We saw them being hyper aggressive with these sniper rifles, just rushing in. But that's not the case right now. Right now we see them just trying to stay back, try to play it safe. They know how much of a threat Violence can be if they let them do what they want to do. Violence can be just staying in the back portion of the map, just hoping Destiny peeks out. And that's been working out. They are able to pick up the first 2 kills, giving them the lead of the game. Sultan able to get the trade back, but we see just these snipers picking up kills left and right. Destiny going to be trying to push in for some more. Grizzly spotting one right here, going in for that kill, is able to take that one down. Is starting to overload, goes in for the knife, but he does not get it in time and goes down again. Destiny, however, starting to be a bit more aggressive right now, starting to see the kills rack up on both sides. Sultan just walking right past someone. Sultan, look to your left, man. Do you not see the guy there? Apparently not. Apparently number 3 is invisible. He's just been standing here, and they finally realized he was there. That was quite odd by Sultan. Maybe he thought it was a teammate that spawned close to him, but it was not. One player getting disconnected from Violence's side will give him a small disadvantage. But hopefully they will be able to hold on until that player does get back into the match. Violence going to be looking around for some more kills. We do see who's next getting overloaded, meaning he did get hit by a sniper rifle, going in for the kill, trying to get the knife when he's overloading, but he's not able to do that as he gets taken down. Destiny starting to pull ahead. Their aggressive rushing with the snipers has worked out in the end. Also, it could also be the fact that the Destiny or Violence did lose one of their members. They can't really hold as many angles as they were holding before. We do see Destiny just constantly just picking up kills, ever so slightly, pulling ahead by 3 points. Destiny. Grizzly picking up one right there. He's able to get that drone. He starts to overload as well. And this is kind of a funny thing. Usually you're so focused on the game itself, you're so focused on where the enemy is, you don't realize you're overloading when you're using the X1 Morph class. It would probably be like, it would be really useful if it had like a special icon that maybe appeared like on your crosshairs to show you that you are overloading. Yeah, there is the overloading icon above or right below the score bar, but if they change it up a bit so it makes it a bit more apparent to the players, we might see some players trying to do a bit more about it, trying to go in for those knife kills to recover themselves. If any of you don't know what the overload is, pretty much what happens if you're using the X1 Morph, if you get hit by a deadly shot, a fatal shot, you have a chance of surviving that fatal shot. And instead of dying, you overload. You have a 5-second period that if you knife someone, you can revive yourself without it counting as a kill for the opponent team. So that's why you've been seeing it so much this match, because a lot of these players are using one-shot kill weapons counting as fatal shots. A lot of these players are also using the X1 Morph class for their sniper rifles. Destiny waiting on the perfect opportunity to push in. Violence knows a lot of players around this corner. Just waiting for the Maka, getting a nice double kill right there. Just knows there's one more around the corner, is able to pick out and get a third. And there comes the recon aircraft from Violence. Violence is going to be able to utilize this to at least have some information on where these Destiny players are. Only a 7-point difference between these two teams. Mach is still just trying to hold his angle so no one can really push up too much. However, it looks like someone might be able to get around the flank right here. Sultan getting a very good angle. The question is, will Maka fall for it? And it looks like Maka was able to peek out. Sultan does get hit. He does overload, and he just stands still. That's exactly what I was talking about. People don't realize they get hit by the sniper shot, maybe thinking they're just at low health, and they just die since they do not rush in. They don't try to get the knife anyways. Violence. Only 6 kills away from Destiny, so it's not terribly far. However, it's the fact that Destiny still has a lead, the fact that it is a finals match, will make it ever that much harder for Violence to actually do anything about it. See Destiny just holding on to this angle, Devin just rushing up after getting a few snipe kills. Knows there's going to be a few around this corner as well, so just going to wait for his drone to scan them. Not able to scan that one just yet, but maybe right now. Knows there's the one challenging him, but he is not able to get the kill. He does get taken out. Only a 5-point difference between the two teams right now. Violence still has a chance of coming back here, however, it might be slim. And it looks like Destiny does not want any of that, and they decide to close off the first match for our finals today. A very close match between these two teams, but it's kind of what you expect for the finals. Now the question is, will we have some players disconnecting like we saw in the first game? Will that really affect how the scores turn out? We'll have to find out in just a few short moments when our next game is getting set up. Keep in mind, there is a giveaway going on our YouTube page. There is a giveaway going on our Mob Crush page at the same time with the same hashtag. All you need to do is type in hashtag semi to our YouTube or Mob Crush chat for a chance to win credits for Modern Combat 5. We will also be starting our final one on our Facebook page in just a few short moments as well.
CA Popo Fish said thanks for the see.
After the longest lobby setup in what might be Modern Combat 5 history, we have finally gotten to our game number 2 for today. Violence versus Destiny. However, the teams are on different sides and the scoreboard may suggest. We have Violence on the blue side. Destiny is going to be on the red side for this match. We're going to be on the streets as well. Both teams already at each other's throats, already getting trade kills after trade kills. And it's actually quite impressive to see that with all the players, both of these teams seem so evenly matched starting it off. We haven't really seen any kind of strats coming out just yet, so that could change up the flow of the gameplay. But we'll have to wait a while to see anything like that come out of the bag. We'll have to see any form of desperation from either team for that to happen. I was expecting one of the teams from the red side at least to try to hold on to the red spawn like we've seen in some previous matches, but that's not the case. We just see them all rushing in, all just trying to get those trade kills, and it's working out quite well so far in terms of just keeping the scores balanced. We see Destiny is able to take the lead for a brief moment, but Violence is able to easily fight back as well. Destiny going in, trying to get this score in their favor. We see a nice double kill coming in from one of the players on Violence's members. With the lack, Violence are going to be just trying to hold on to this lead with an iron fist. They need to actually win this match, help them balance up the score. Currently, we did see Destiny win the first match, so if Destiny wins the second match, it will put them on match point, meaning if Destiny wins a third, that would be it for Violence. Who's next? Spotting one player in the back. He does try to get some shots off on that player, but not able to get the kill. Finally does take out Dari. Dari maybe being a bit too aggressive for his liking. Devinex trying to quickscope people, but maybe not realizing he was overloading. This happens way more often than they might think, with the fact that they don't realize that they're overloading and they actually get just taken down. We see both teams trading up some kills. However, Destiny gets quite a big exchange right there, which does put them 5 points ahead of Violence. Now they're going to be playing a bit more defensively. They're going to be trying to stay back, just trying to keep on getting these kills. Devinex picking up a nice double. Dar picking up a kill with the TBS4 as well. But Destiny finally has found their comfort zone, and it's working out very well in their favor. Dari going for the flank, knowing there's some snipers back there. He's able to take down one. Gets sniped by Buffon, who is in the back corner of the map. Now we see Violence trying to go for some flanks, trying to get some more kills. But Destiny's able to just keep on coming out on top, constantly just get these kills that will help out their score, increase their lead. And it's very, very astonishing to see how quickly these games can change, especially with how balanced they were starting it off. Dari going to be holding that corner, waiting for someone to maybe push around. Someone knows he's here, though. And he knows they know that. Going to be pushing up with the slack, trying to get some explosive damage down. Almost takes down 2 players right there, but one of them is able to survive with pretty critical HP. Who's next does get taken down by Devinex. Devinex knows there's one on the top as well, but you can just see how well Destiny pushes in as a team, wiping out pretty much most of the players from Violence Red in that corner. Only needing 6 more kills to finish up this game. A 10-point lead over Violence, which is quite insane. Destiny just looking for those final few kills required. Devinex trying to push up with the rest of his team. 2 more kills to go, and those 2 kills could come from anywhere. You see one pushing up right here. Devinex picking up one with a no-scope, spotting another, going in, but Grizzly is able to finish it off with the final kill of the second game. Finishing up game 2, 39-50 in favor of Destiny. If Destiny wins one more match, that will be it. Destiny will be our champions for today, but we'll have to see if they're able to pull it off on this upcoming map. We'll be going into a short little break before we get our next, while we're getting our next match set up, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We will also be drawing the YouTube winners and the Mob Crush winners throughout the break, so make sure you are keeping an eye on the chat to see if your name was selected. Also, my app crashed. Lovely. Beautiful. No worries, because we're switching over. So. Game 3 is now underway as well between Violence Red and Destiny. Both teams starting off with a trade. Keep in mind, this could be the final game that both teams are going to be playing right here. Violence needs to win this to bring it to Game 4 if they want any chance of surviving, any chance of holding on a bit longer. Destiny's been dominating the first 2 games, and we have seen their performance weigh out a lot of other teams as well. The real question is, will we see Violence overcome the strength, the power displayed by Destiny in this third game? This map might be a bit more to their advantage, so we will see some different gameplay coming in from both sides. Destiny not able to rush as much on this map, especially since it's so open and since it's so prone to get sniped on. We do see them can be behind by 1 kill for now, but that 1 kill difference can change up relatively quickly, especially depending on how the Destiny players decide to form their defensive line. We do see Dari spotting a lot of people at the end of this line. He's able to pick up 1. He does get taken out by Lunatic, but he did catch a lot of those players off guard for just a brief moment, giving his team time to push up, like Sultan right here on the top, able to take down 1 on Maka and decide to reposition to a different location. Bomber getting deployed as well, coming in from Destiny's side. Gonna have to keep all the players from Violence inside, giving another opportunity for Destiny to actually push up once more. We see DevonX pushing and getting some damage done, and this is where Destiny is going to be trying to come back, where they're going to be trying to tie up the game once more. We do see them tie for a brief moment before Performance is able to actually pick up 1. Knows there's 1 in the back as well, takes down Dari, and they also able to get quite a few kill streaks, getting that drone, getting the airstrike, and the bomber. Now the pressure is going to be on to Destiny. Destiny going to be trying to stay inside in hopes of not getting hit by that. EMP strike getting deployed by Destiny, which is going to help out with the pushes that they've been trying to do so far. Sultan in a very tough gunfight right here against Lunatic. Lunatic is able to get taken down. Sultan knows there's 1 more here, going in for that kill, just no scopes, and is able to take out Performance. Knows there's 1 more down there, spots the 1 down there, is able to pick up a 3rd as well. Now Destiny is starting to get some more momentum. They're able to get some more kill streaks. We see a recon aircraft getting deployed by Sultan. Sultan going to be trying to find some more kills, but same goes with Violence. Violence going to be trying to hold on to a lead, since they haven't really been able to do that much the previous matches. If they're able to do that, they have a solid chance of actually winning this game right here. They want to do anything in their power to make sure that they're not losing this, because if they do lose this, this will be the final game for today. Dari getting a nice double kill right there for Destiny. Grizzly pushing up and taking out Maka. Maka, who was, you're not really expecting that to come around the corner. We do see a nice triple kill coming in from Violence, helping them recover some of the points that they did lose just moments ago. They still have a fighting chance of actually doing this, but Dari and Sultan are just trying to shut that down. Fun disconnecting, giving Destiny the player advantage. Have to see if they're able to utilize it. Performance realizing he's overloading, he's going to try to run at this 1 player. That 1 player, however, realized that himself, tries to run away. Sultan's able to pick up another 2 kills right after that before he gets traded back himself. Grizzly getting another slack kill. Violence going to be trying to just keep the pressure on to Destiny. Destiny is going to be just holding on to this lead by 4 kills, make that 5 kills, only needing 10 more to finish up this game, only need 10 more to be the champions for Red Cup number 3 for February. They are on the road to do it. We do see how split apart Violence's team is right now. We have 2 players on one side of the map, 3 players on the other side of the map. Make it a bit more difficult for them to hold their position, make it a bit more difficult for them to really fortify a spot so they don't really lose more players. Despair spotting 1 on the stairs right here, going in for that kill, not able to get him, tries to go in for the no-scope, but now it's a one-on-one between these 2. Casper is able to take him out. Only 3-point difference between the 2 teams. They still have a fighting chance as long as they pull off a nice multi-kill in the next few moments. Destiny, however, knows that they're going to be trying to do some crazy stuff, so they're going to be trying to stay back, trying to hold onto their points and wait for Violence to rush themselves, only needing 2 more points to finish up this game. Meanwhile, we see only 5 more points from Violence. Violence is still going to be picking up some more kills, so it's still possible for them to actually win this game, number 3. Devin, however, trying to stop that, picking up 1, and Sultan finishing it off with the last kill. Destiny winning 3 games for our finals today. That will make them our champions for today. That will make them our winners. Congratulations to Destiny for being the winners for the Go4 Modern Combat 5 February Red Cup number 3. Their strategy was almost flawless. However, we did see Violence starting to break away at the end. If they had a bit more time playing with Destiny's players, I feel like they could have actually won some matches as well. But that was not the case. They didn't have the chance to do that. But maybe next time they'll come back stronger and better than ever. Alright, since that was the final game for today, we will be closing out our stream. Make sure, if you did win, make sure you do post your dog tag and platform into the chat. I will be going around to just check, make sure the people have responded. And make sure you also do follow us on our social media platforms. That includes MobCrush, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And just so you know when we are going to be going live with our next event. Talking about our next event, I believe we're going to have a few events coming up relatively soon, including next week. I believe we're going to have a monthly final, so that's going to be quite interesting to see. Let me just double check that real quick. And it looks like that is going to be the case. On Friday, we have our Blue January finals, and on Saturday, we're going to have our Red January finals. So the finals from the previous month are going to be underway next week, and we will also have our upcoming cups as well, the Red and Blue Cup on Saturday and Sunday. So make sure you do follow us. Make sure you do just keep an eye out for the times of those events. I will bring it up on screen for just a brief moment so you all know what is going on. There's also the you guys like Modern Combat Versus at all, there's also going to be the Honor International Series going on as well. However, I don't know exactly how that's going to be broadcasted since I have not communicated with the community manager for that. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's broadcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. That will be all for today. Congrats once again to Destiny. Good try to Violence Red. You will always have the next time to challenge once more. That will be all for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Hacks, and I will see you next time. Peace.